Yeah, hello and good morning. Great to be on conference again. Been here last year and saw what's going on this cool location. Thanks for Sasha and the team to making all that happen. Every topic from the first panel we might or can or already had adapt with what the Hive blockchain is, does, and do. So from there, I'd like to give you a little introduction of what is this blockchain all about and what features do we have. I don't dive into all the technical nitty-gritty details, so please have some questions later on. So overall, what is Hive? You know plenty different blockchains, and Hive is already there since 2016, formerly known on another name called Steam, and now it's a blockchain which is running since many years, which doesn't belong to anybody, so no institution, nothing. It's just, and this is very important, a community project which is quite stable and powerful and very fast. 3 seconds block time is something you like to have from a blockchain where you run your business on top. And this is where we are heading to. Perfect home for your idea, your new app, or your heavily amount of transactions, because this is already there, proven and working since many years. But it's way more. Hive is as well a social network. We don't put it in the front so much anymore, but it's still a big part where you get a vote on the content you created, and this vote gives you back some crypto and you can do whatever with it. And the biggest part behind this, as this is a community-driven project, the community, the people all around that kind of blockchain, and the people who spend their time on making this happen, like me, and many other you will see on our booth later on. Talking about sustainability, very important thing. We all looked and learned about energy consumption and many other things. Hive eats little energy, as this is running on a delegated proof of stake, and this makes it easy to adapt and cheap in everything else which is running underneath. A few words to give you a picture of who is talking here. My name is Detlev, and in daytime I'm consultant, senior advisor in all that customer communication world, speech automation, and software as a service stuff. And in my nighttime, I enjoy being part of the Hive community, because this is something getting part of my life since 7, 8 years, as this is something different. If you work all day with corporate and see how you can do it here in another way, it's very interesting. So whenever you look into your new application, you look probably to the usage of applications from Web 2. Speed is very important, and we are able to deliver these speeds for your new app, for your new whatever you have in mind, game or anything else. And this enables you to be a little bit better, cheaper, faster. And faster is another topic. It's a little bit noisy over there, so if you could calm down a bit, it would be very nice. So anyway, we go further with the topic of fees. As Wolfgang Prinz just said, we don't talk anymore about fees, because most of the chains, like others, are fee-less or are very little with fees. And this enables you with your business idea, or thank you very much, with your business idea to build on this. And if transaction cost is not there, this is a big advantage for having a mass transaction blockchain, a mass transaction app for doing something you really like to have. We did this in a past where we had big games on that platform. Some of you might know Splinterlands and others, where are heavy transactions all day, all times, and this works. And all these social interaction or other games are ready to rumble on that blockchain. We have all the other things you need, like a keychain app and other things available, so it's easy to use the power to build your own idea, your own environment on this, and I don't want to go into all the other details. So business is what we are talking today. Businesses is which we like to bring to that kind of chain, because we see we are ready. And if you look out there, you see the world is getting more and more ready. We talked last year here that only 5 or 8% of people already adapt to blockchain. This changed slowly. Not fast, but slowly. And even in Germany, where change is a pain, people understand that they can do things better, smarter, cheaper, faster on blockchain, and way more transparent, because this is nothing less than a huge open source database where you can look in what happened on that transaction and so on. And so all this gives you the power to run whatever application you have in mind. And it could be even a little one. I lately started with an application to put geographical points to the post people did, and this works lovely on the Hive blockchain, as it is a piece of cake. The big part is to design it that this doesn't look tacky, because as well as the first panel said, we are now in the phase where applications might be adapting to the understanding of Web2 users, and they don't want to do all the technical things in a back. They like to have a login, they like to work, and it has to be smooth, easy to run, and all this is available on that probably for most of you not yet known chain called Hive. Yeah? Have a meet up with us later on to talk about these details. And the most important things, if you look to, for example, all the Web2 application where you pay with your data, here on Hive, your data belongs to you, and you can do whatever you like to do with your data, or your clients like to do or can do whatever they like to do with their data, as this is not used for other activities to pay your entrance fee for a typical Web2 environment. And from there, we like to assist with your idea to build your MVP, to have it ready in a very quick way, in a very fast way, getting knowledge from all the other community members to bring your idea to life. What else is there? We have already several social apps available. For example, if you're running every day, you post your running things and a picture to the chain, and you get some rewards. We have plenty of games. Whatever you know from the gaming world, it's partly there or could be extended, either music games or fighting games or whatever games. I'm not a gamer at all. Probably I don't know much about it, but I see some people are quite addicted to this. And even more interesting, your identity on Hive is just a name and not a long wallet address or whatever. So if you look for me, as you saw in my intro, it's just Detlev. So I was lucky enough to get this short name, but on other Web2 world, we are used to it, that we have a name as an identity in these different worlds. So again, years of productions are there to enable something you like to do. And it scales. It scales with the needs you have. It could be a small little app for something with beer brewing or other things, or with some shops in your town or anything else, and it could be grown to country-wise or worldwide solutions, as the blockchain is already running worldwide since so many years. Yeah, we are here to help you to call to build on that chain. We are a group of people here. I will show you a few of the faces later on because you might have some more detailed questions, and there are the brains with me who might answer this in further talks. And nevertheless, Web3 is here. Some people already talk about Web4, where they integrate in some funny ways AI into it. But for us, Web3 is where we are heading to and where we like to see way more applications. But there's more. On Hive, we are not only running on our own tokens. There's a Hive token. This is quite in the move. But we as well have a stable coin inside Hive, an US stable coin called HPD. And this needs to be transferred and connected to other worlds, to other chains, to other tokens. And there we have a new thing which we like to announce here already a little bit. It will start in a month or two. I have the product manager of that product with us. It's VSC, and VSC enables us to have cross-chain activities on Hive. Means you log in, for example, with your with your wallet from whatever, with Ethereum or maybe as well with Solana or something else, and then you are acting on that blockchain or vice versa. You can transfer funds through these services to other blockchain. Means it's way more open, and this runs without a central identity or without a central company monitoring all this, as this is some kind of DeFi protocol where you really have cross-chain without any centralized services. And from my understanding, this is where many people are looking to, not to have this on the big centralized swapping or changing services. And there you can really use different wallets to act with or on Hive. Means with VC, you bring your BTC, Ether, Solana, or whatever wallet to Hive. As I said, I like to go in contact with your ideas, with your input, and therefore we have some seeds with us to grow the business, to grow the ideas. So as Hive is so sustainability, we even made some sustainability merch for all of you. So stop by at our booth and get some seeds, get a talk, get one of our experts, and see where we could do things together in whatever way. This brings me already to the end of my presentation, and for all of you who like to have the presentation, scan the QR code and you can use it for your own needs. As we are a community, we make things open source. Even more important, the whole code from Hive is open source. So it means if you really like to build something bigger, use it or contribute to it or work with us, because the mindset we have is really open to go into collaboration with whatever cool idea is around and whatever cool idea you like to bring. Nevertheless, I'd like to show you at the end a few faces. So a bunch of my colleagues are here, and I like to have them standing up and having a look into the audience. So if you see people hanging around with that shirt here somewhere, feel free to chat with them, as they might answer you some more questions. Questions is a topic. Do you have any questions for me or for my colleagues about that blockchain? Do we have the time for it? One question, okay. Who will have a question for me?
Questions, guys. Don't be shy. All right. Well, if you do have questions, you can ask them.
We have a booth here, as you saw, and we like to see you there. We like to go in detailed discussion, even with your secret new idea, where we can build something together. So thank you very much. Again, thank you, conference, for having us here. And most important, Hive is doing as well some very cool project. At the entrance, you see the Hive rally car, as well a project where we have the driver of the rally car here, who might able to tell you a little bit, because the whole project is funded by Hive. So if you ever want to maybe sit in a rally car, have a chat with our friend here. Thank you very much.